Hey everyone, Wendy Earlbeck, registered dietitian nutritionist here. I'm recording this quick, short, straight to the point video to share a little bit about our performance nutrition presentations, partnerships, opportunities for you to gain resources with your custom logo, graphic, your information, whether you're a school, you're a club, you're a university, you're an organization. This video really is about information and how our programs work. We do our presentations over Zoom. We record them. You get copies of the slide deck. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here, and we're going to go through some of the resources, a little bit about how things work and the benefits. We currently have about 6 partnerships with high schools across the country right now, as well as 4 universities. And how we do that is we provide 2 to 3 team talks, big group setting where parents, coaches, sports staff can come. They can be present, part of the conversation. We also have high school opportunities where we just do Q&A sessions. We really can tailor it towards your program, your budget, whether you want to do a 3-month, a 6-month, a 9-month, or a 12-month commitment. I'm going to go ahead here and share my screen. And this is also a big part of how our programs work in general. So as you can see, this is one of my presentations. And what I want you to know is I put a tweet out, and as you know, very, very personal here. I asked who was going to come for an informational meeting or if I should just pre-record it. And it was unanimous that we should just pre-record it. So here we are. So typically what happens in our presentations, like I said, is we create a specific presentation to you, to your program, whether that be on Nutrition 101 or say fueling competition. There's not a lot of sports dietitians that are talking about nutrient timing as much as I am. The 4-2-1 chew, nibble, sip strategy that I have come up with. That is also how we've taught athletes at both the youth and the professional level how to sufficiently time their meals and snacks so that they can actually be sufficiently fueled, right? Because our goal with nutrient timing is to never have full stomachs, right? We want the blood flow going to the extremities. And if we're not able to digest those nutrients in time, we really don't have access to them for energy during competition when we need them most. Okay. So here was a slide from one of the, presentations I gave to one of our partners in Texas last month. Again, this was about presentation 3. They had the Nutrition 101, they had hydration, they had meals and snacks, meal prepping on a budget. There's infinite topics that we can talk about with the high school athlete. And what's fun about these presentations is, like I said, they're recorded. Anyone who's able to zoom in from any location, even if they're not in the auditorium, can be a part of the conversation. Your school can actually trim it up. They can send it out in newsletters. They can send it in graphics. They can cut up, they can trim down, do whatever they like with those big presentations. But it's a great opportunity to have accountability, to get your questions answered about how much to eat, when to eat, what to eat for weight gain, supplement safety. And then here on the right, this is one of our partners, Boaz, Alabama. We gave a Nutrition 101. I'm also going to be traveling there this month here to talk about putting together fueling menus. So basically working with both the male and female athletes on what does it look like for your sport, your schedule, how much should you be eating, and really just going back to the basics here. So as you can see, this is the plate, and we add your graphic, whether it be your team logo, your mascot. We customize the colors to fit your program, and you have access to this in the Google Drive. You can go in, you can see what you're looking for. Say you're looking for breakfast options. What does the plate look like? How much protein should we be eating? All of these graphics are customized to you and your program, and we provide that education on a weekly basis. There's also a Q&A document in between the sessions so that if you have a question, the coach, who the ambassador is, can go ahead and put that in there. I can answer that along with my team of dietitians in a 24 to 48 hour window, which is really great because you're getting questions answered even outside of the sessions. And that's what the partnership is really about. And there's a lot of questions about what to eat for breakfast. We go through all of this with our athletes. And like I said, it doesn't matter if you're high school, you're collegiate, you're a club, you're competitive, does not matter. Everybody needs to power up with protein, produce. We need enough micronutrients. And this is really how it's done. And why these partnerships are so successful is because athletes learn the basics. They start at the Nutrition 101. They learn about their schedule, how to fill in the gaps, how to actually fuel their bodies, not only for athletic performance, but also for health and wellness. Okay. And Portable pantries, grocery staples, whether you're shopping at Walmart, Hy-Vee, Publix, Wegmans, Whole Foods, does not matter. We can find something to fit your budget. So even if you're in a state that does not have these fancy grocery stores, I'm from Minnesota. I've worked with program schools across the country. We will find a way, right? And we'll do that research for you. We will put together custom graphics for whatever grocery store you and your athletes or your program they most frequent so that we can make sure that you have what you need to be successful. I talk about pre-workouts, I talk about supplements, I talk about creatine monohydrate, why we get our energy from eating real food, right? You've probably heard me say using a pre-workout for energy is like rearranging furniture on a sinking ship. If you need a pre-workout as a high school athlete for energy, you're clearly not eating enough proper food, not getting enough sleep, hydration, and that's really something that hits home when I share the consequences of not eating enough. We're getting, stress fractures, injuries, declines in strength, speed, performance, deficiencies, right? Which do not only hinder our performance, but also our health and wellness. So you get copies, you get access in the Google Drive of all these graphics. It's basically that health and performance slide deck, but on, on steroids, essentially because we break everything down and we educate, we empower, we teach, we cover all of the needs: weight gain, fat loss, recovery nutrition, creatine monohydrate, the proper way to do things. It really is with education and using an evidence-based approach. And that's really what we've done. And here's a sample from one of our partners here in Texas. They learned a lot about hydration the last couple of weeks, right? And what sports drinks matter, when they're appropriate to use, when they're not, electrolytes. So 4-2-1 chew nibble sip, that strategy, you're getting hands-on custom sports nutrition advice every single week. And if you partner with us, you get copies of all of this information. So you have a monthly fee that you would pay. There'd be fees based on how many presentations you sign up for. And then the Q&A doc is included in between. And we help you build a fueling station. I can't tell you how many coaches have appreciated the ability for me to help them budget with chocolate milk, pretzels, making sure that they can get their athletes something after training, because we know how important recovery is, right? And how do we select supplements after food first? So we go through all of this information with you, and it truly is one of the most amazing things, because it is you're getting that hands-on approach that your athletes, your coaches, your educators, your parents, anybody who's involved in the school gets access to PowerPoints, the resources, the recipes, the Q&A sessions, everything is recorded. We share it out after the presentation. And say you don't want to do a partnership, you just want to do one presentation. As you know, I've been providing team talks nationwide for many years. So we can customize this talk to your program, whether it be lacrosse, baseball, basketball, football, track and field, cross country. Here's the pricing breakdown of the sessions and what that looks like. And this is a conversation that we can most certainly have on a discovery call, but this video provides the information on what it looks like to work with us. Again, everything is over Google Drive. Autumn is our newest sports dietitian. She is amazing. She's a former track and field athlete at the University of Florida. She's going to be helping a lot with our eating disorder clients, as well as our track and field, cross country, muscle gain, fat loss, just like myself. And here's just a little bit more about the a la carte services. So if you're looking for a 60-minute presentation, one and done, you want it recorded, we include the Q&A session. It's $999. Say you just want to sign up for a Q&A session with your program, it's billed at $550. And again, you get access to the slide deck, the recording, and you can share that out in your school district. So these resources are up to date. Everything that I create, the graphics that you all say you love so much, that's all included in these presentations. So custom to your team or program. Say you don't want to do a presentation, you can just buy the health and performance guidebook that is at over 130 slides, right, on hydration, weight gain, multiple sports menus. If you want to buy that, you can go ahead and do that. The link is on the website. Here are custom graphics, like I was saying. We talk about what to eat before games, what to eat after games, how to fuel up for a variety of back-to-back training sessions through camp. We really have put together the best package for you and your program to thrive by doing this. And we have a partnership with the Nationals program in Michigan. It's a soccer club, the top 3 in the nation. They have invested also in one-on-one sessions. So in addition to group presentations and the group Q&A sessions, you can also sign up for multiple 30 or 60-minute consultations for your athletes. And those can obviously be billed at the specific price that we have listed as well. And like I said, we have multiple coaches, we have multiple testimonials, there's videos on YouTube. Please go check them out. Again, if you're looking for your school to get to the next level and you are tired of trying to figure out what the best resources are, you're trying to sift through, creating protein here and content there to share with your athletes, no need to worry about or stressing about that. We take care of all that for you. You just have to basically show up and we create the schedule. We have everything ready to go. It does not matter where you're located. We can help your program succeed and thrive so that you can focus on your job as a coach, an educator, a parent, whatever the case may be. Allow us to take the time, the stress off your plate, putting together the best package for your athletes to thrive. Okay. And we've worked with, like I said, high schools, universities. We've even had several D1 schools that even have dietitians part of their program. We've had parents and those in the community of those universities reach out to us to work with their athletes on a one-on-one basis. So say you don't want to partner, say you don't want to do a presentation, you want to do one-on-one sessions. We have our signature student athlete coaching package. We also have August coaching special. So depending on when you watch this video, this special expires middle of the month, but we have multiple ways. If you're a family, if you watch this video, if you find the content helpful, this is the type of partnership, the type of program, or one presentation that you may be able to get started with that could help be the difference in your program being injured or taking them to the next level, right? And I say nutrition is your secret weapon. You're either good or great, and really the choice is up to you and how you take care of your sleep, your hydration, right? Your recovery, the consistency in meals and snacks. And we could often say the same thing, but there's a greater chance that your athletes will listen to someone from the outside. And if you have any questions, we would love to connect with you. You can go ahead and click the link. If you've watched this video, it's because you were sent there because you have questions about our partnership or even our presentations. But we, like I said, record everything and it is yours to use forever. You can share it out within your sports community and all the graphics, all the content, right? You get your logo added to it. So it's essentially like getting a sports nutrition program with a 3 to 6 month investment, right? It's not a lifelong commitment, but some programs have signed up for additional months after because they find so much value in it and their athletes start to eat more. They start to build healthier relationship with food. And I can't tell you, in so many of these Q&A sessions, we have actually had athletes journal their nutrition. We can pull it up on the screen, do that nutrient analysis together and say, hey, good job on your protein there, but you didn't have enough fruits and vegetables, right? We know fruits and vegetables help with reducing muscle soreness, or if an athlete's trying to gain weight, right? How do they do that? Well, if we pull up on the screen, they're only having 2,000 calories and we really should be eating 5,000. What gets measured is well managed. So I really am grateful for your time today. Thank you for watching this. We hope to partner with you. All glory to God. I wouldn't be in this position working with so many athletes like yourselves, professionals, without the Lord's provision. So thank you so much for your time, and we are so excited to partner with you.